Alright, first set back here on New Year's Eve. We got the Hammer Strength ISO low roll, low, ISO low row, ISO low row. So I'm gonna start with my left hand, do one hand at a time. Make my brain work twice as hard. It's got to focus on the left side, and then it's got to focus on the right side, so I'll be able to work my brain twice. I'm going to just simply pull it down, and I'm going to, at the end, I'm going to do a little twist just to get really deep and try to hit more rhomboids, trap 3, trap 4. So pretty simple exercise. It's a little different than my triceps or bench, where I keep track of the weight and sets, reps, and it's the same exercise every time. On the back and bicep day, I switch it up. Just kind of walk in and see what I feel like doing, and then push it hard on that exercise. So, all right, first set. Locked in here. But I also like to set the seat low enough so I can get a full stretch and not have the weight rest. Really stretch out the lat. All right. There we go, that's a good set. Whew. Now I'm going to rest a little bit before I do my right side. Make sure I have enough energy to give it 100%. I'm also thinking about just flexing my lat opposed to when I bench. I'm just thinking about lifting the weight when I'm doing this for my back. I'm thinking about flexing my lat down, trying to touch my scapula to my spine, because the whole point of this movement is to get a bigger back, so that when I bench and I'm coming down, I want my elbows to rub, my triceps to rub my lats, and then I want a thicker back so I can sit off the bench higher and get my chest higher off the bench and have a lower or less range of motion. Oh, water? Yeah, it's in the bag. I'll get it. All right, same thing now for the right side. Gonna focus on just flexing the lat. Instead of thinking about pulling the weight in, I'm gonna think about flexing the weight down. I'm gonna pull in a little bit to hit a little deeper. Hit my rhomboids and the trap 3, trap 4. Kind of that mid back as well as my lat. And then I'll probably do one more row, different row after this, or maybe I'll probably do a row again. So, got another set there. I hit my elbow on that. good on that. I'm gonna do my bicep next, and then I'll do a low row, different angle. My strength training 6 sets of 6 or 6 sets of 3 when the meet gets closer for peaking, but the bodybuilding type stuff, I just like doing HIIT, high intensity training, so it's 1 set to failure and then move on. So next we have dumbbell preacher curl. I'm going to superset it with lighter cable curls. So I like starting with my left side first usually because it tends to be weaker on everything. So let's start. I've already warmed up. So here we go. Right side. I like to let my wrist cock towards the floor, and then as I come it up, rotate it towards me a little bit. That was a little too much. Just flex a little bit. That's good. All right. Can you move for a sec? I gotta finish this. All right. There we go. Oh. Okay. I'm just burn out with these now. All right, rear delts. Just the good old-fashioned rear delt fly machine today. Same thing. I'm gonna think about flexing my rear delts, especially because this machine, it's easy for me at least to use other muscles I don't want to use too much. So I'm gonna really try to focus on starting this with flexing my rear delts. Success. All right. This is the second to last thing. It's going to be traps. And I could pick up a heavy dumbbell. I don't know if I want to go that heavy, but 125, 135 pound dumbbell and do the heavy and yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick something a little lighter and make the lift harder by changing the tempo of the lift. And main reason why I'm going to do that is because I don't feel like bending over and picking up two 120 plus 10 pound dumbbells. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm 33. And some days I feel like picking them up, and some days I'm not picking them up. So I'm just going to do something lighter. But I'm going to get the same effect because the tempo is going to be slower. So let's just grab some 70s here. Oh, just grab some 70s and we'll do a slower tempo and make the movement harder so that I can put tension on my traps. So. Oh, that was almost close. Almost got my toe. All right, so that's it. But I guess I gotta pick those up now, but 270 is a lot less than 120. So today is hammer curls for the brachioradialis muscle, which is the brachioradialis muscle is right here, and I'm going to hold the dumbbell. I hope this is in the camera. I'm going to hold the dumbbell like this and rest it on top of my hand so that it puts the tension, see it flexing on that muscle. So instead of holding it like this and doing this, I'm going to do this and come up and try to keep the tension on the brachioradialis. I want to build that up. So in the bench press at the bottom, I want a big bicep and a big brachioradialis so that they can touch each other and compress. So if I have a hard muscle here and a hard muscle here and they're touching, it'd almost be like if I taped a tennis ball right here. And when I came down, the tennis ball would compress and the tennis ball would be waiting to expand again. And so trying to create the same idea with these two muscles is to grow them. So at the bottom of the bench press, it gives me a little extra pop. And also to protect the joint of the elbow, and big muscles protect joints, and joints get hurt. Okay, I'll face you. Hard part's just balancing, but yeah. That's good. So So yeah, that's it for back and biceps. That was 1, 2, a superset, 3, low row 4, rear delts 5, 6. So 7 sets, 7 working sets total. 2 bicep, 4 for the back, and 1 for the forearm, I guess.